Yes, everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Red Divide. It's been a little while. I do apologize. Been traveling and up to all sorts during the festive season, but we're back to give you the best. These days, the best of United's not that good, but the best of United.
The
Ray's here to
best of
give you the
Liverpool.
best. Ray's here to give you the best of Liverpool, which isn't too much either. Even when United's bad, it's still better than Liverpool's best. But here we are. Ray, how's it going?
Marcus, I couldn't be better. Glad to be back with you on another episode. Lots to get through on this episode. So strap yourself in and get ready.
Oh yeah. Well, let's start with the bad news. Let's start with last week, I guess. Let's get it out of the way.
Yeah, well, bad news for you, good news for me, of course, as usual. Marcus, it's diabolical. 3-0 at home to Bournemouth.
Yeah, that's that's atrocious. There's no defending that. Shocking. That's all I can say. Absolutely pathetic. After that Chelsea performance, which, to be fair, wasn't solid at all. Geez, we conceded so many chances. If they were better finishers, they could have beaten us easily because we weren't finishing our chances. If we were better at finishing, they could have been a 5-5, a 6-6. That was so open. So many chances and could have gone either way. Fortunately, that's some really poor finishing, and we took 2 chances out of the 18 or however many we had, and actually won the game, which was great. Come on, fast forward a week and we play Bournemouth.
At home.
Pathetic. What a poor performance against Bournemouth. I mean, to be fair, at 1-0, I thought, that's fine. You know, we're used to conceding first. We'll be okay. At 2-0, I thought, whoa, this is going to be a tough one. I still believe we can do it. We can at least get a result out of this game. And then when they hit that third, I was like, nah, it's not going to happen. It's not like we weren't creating chances. We were. But really poor decision-making in the end and really poor finishing. Delow's chance sticks in my head. He could have just squared that ball straight to Højlund. Easy tap in. Garnacho not finishing. Bruno not finishing. Geez, Højlund not finishing. It was, yeah, it was terrible. Yeah, and so open in the back still. And we did the same against Chelsea. They just didn't finish us, whereas Bournemouth took their chances. So congratulations to them, to the Cherries. But yeah, we were pathetic. We deserved that loss. And yeah, it doesn't look good for the next 2 games that we face shortly, because both teams are pretty much doing well. And yeah, it's I can't defend the game. We were shocking. There wasn't a single player on the field that did themselves any justice. And yeah, we don't deserve any Champions League. We can play like that. We don't deserve to be anywhere near the top 4, anywhere in the top 6. We don't deserve to be in Europe if you can't beat Bournemouth at home. That's an absolute joke. So that's what I have to say about that.
I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was a good result for Bournemouth, going to Old Trafford, the theatre of nightmares, Got
That's what it's turning into.
It's exactly what it's turning into. And I expected at least, by this stage of the league for Højlund to have a Premier League goal. He hasn't scored one yet.
I knew you were going to bring that up.
He hasn't scored one yet, Marcus.
Surprised it took you this long to bring that up. I'm actually amazed because I've been counting down the weeks thinking, yeah, he didn't mention it. Okay, cool. Okay, he didn't mention it. Okay, sweet. Yeah, we are. Yeah, no, look, he's top scorer in the Champions League. Give the man some credit. More than Darwin, your boy that, can't shoot right in front of him. More than that little boy. More than Salah. So give him some credit.
You got to give him credit. He's the highest goal scorer in the Champions League, and you guys are rock bottom in the log. So it shows you what those goals are actually achieving, Marcus. It's achieving nothing.
Marcus, remember, the worst team in Champions League is better than the best team in Europa. Don't forget that.
Oh, yes. Here we go. Well, let me give you my thoughts on the Bournemouth game.
Give us your 2 cents. Go.
I think you pretty much summed it up. Your Oaks are garbage. You know, but what I can bring to this is I don't understand how you guys can still be. You still manage to keep out Chelsea and win that game, and then you go and lose at home to Bournemouth. Like, you have no consistency. It's almost like 1 week the guys know how to have the correct decision making. When is the best place to push the ball through the lines? When is the best pass, the final pass, and then to score the goals? You guys are just all over the place at the moment. And I was hoping, you know, I wasn't hoping you were going to beat Bournemouth, but I was hoping that you're going to play well, you know, at least get a draw, and then give you a little bit of spirit going into the Bayern game. Because not like you, I still want you to come into Europa League so that we can chow you in the final. That would be great. But
Marquez,
you're
listen,
going into this Bayern game with no confidence.
listen. We didn't do very well against Chelsea. There was much more effort, much more energy.
Better
The
decision
guys,
making.
the guys showed hunger, but we still missed 80 to 90% of our shots. We only scored two. I think there were over 20. I said 18 earlier, but I think there were over 20 shots. So shocking. But we took the two chances that mattered.
Exactly.
Chelsea had a couple of really easy chances that they missed. Some headers right in the end. I remember Mudryk, not a simple tap in, but your one-on-one sort of really should have put that away. Missed the goalposts. So that could have gone another way. And Bournemouth were just much more consistent as they have been in the league. And you say, well, you don't know how we beat Chelsea, but Chelsea's sitting in the bottom half of the table. Bournemouth are not. So that's simple. It's Bournemouth are just a better team than Chelsea right now. And apparently a better team than us right now.
You took the words out of my mouth.
so yeah, no jokes. I mean, if that's the truth, and if that's true, then that means Bournemouth are also better than Liverpool. You know, it's just one of those things, because United are always better than Liverpool. So it's one of those things.
Clearly, Marcus. Clearly, United's clearly better than Liverpool. They're on top of the Premiership. They're top of the European champion. Yeah.
European. No. Try and put a good spin on that. I'm listening. What were you about to call that?
the Europa League.
Yeah, the European something. Yeah.
So clearly we're doing something right, eh? Clearly.
Well, you must be, because you guys played like absolute garbage. Even Klopp said you guys were terrible.
We
didn't deserve to win that game, but Palace threw you a lifeline. Old IU, I think was it? They got sent off.
You got a second yellow in the 75th minute.
Yeah, then you're down to 10, playing against 10 men, and there it all opened up. Bang, bang, 1-1, bang, 2-1.
Yeah, we've got this
rubber the green. That's what you've got.
We've got this new habit of going down and then coming back and getting a result. We did it against Fulham. We've done it against so many teams this season. You know, they leave. The players, obviously, they're putting it all out on the field, but, you know, they're leaving the supporters hanging, you know, like with nerves. But, yeah, we got the winning mentality at the moment, and I'm hoping that we can take this into this week's Europa League and then to the big one on Sunday. But anyway.
So before you go any further, you mentioned you got this new habit of falling behind and then coming back. Just like United used to be. You always want to be like United, and now you're slowly starting to be a little bit more like United used to be. So congratulations. Your heroes, United. You're starting to be more like them. I know we are your role models. I know you look up to us, seeing we have more titles than you. So it's normal, but I'm happy for you guys. Keep going.
The role models. Bournemouth is more of a role model to me than what United is. Levels, Marcus, levels.
Yeah.
The next thing you're going to say to me is, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. It's a marathon, right?
I would say that, but we're almost halfway, and
27 games to go. It looks like you guys don't have legs.
We're not doing very well, and we play you guys this weekend, which is terrible. Terrible time to play you. And on this past weekend's results, I think geez, I don't even want to say it. Let's talk about Europe first. Let's talk about Europe.
Yeah, let me wrap up this Crystal Palace here, because we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves here with all the excitement of the game on Sunday. But yeah, you were right. We really underperformed against Crystal Palace. They played extremely well. You know, got to give them a lot of credit. We just weren't flowing, unfortunately. And Crystal Palace's tactics was working. They like kind of closed off the passes through the lines, and we struggled. But I think the second yellow card was a little bit soft for Jordan Ayew.
Big
Um,
time.
I think it was really soft. And then going back and reading the match report and a whole bunch of refs, ex-refs talking about it, and they said it wasn't the foul, that specific foul that got in the yellow. It was the consecutive fouls that he accumulated up to that point, which I can understand. Why not just book him before that? Obviously, you don't want to send the player off. Try and keep the game even. So I think they were a little bit hard done by. But again, I've said this in countless episodes. The substitutions that Klopp made changed the game completely. 73rd minute, he brought Harvey on, and he made a huge difference and ultimately scored a cracker in the 90th minute.
Poor defending. Left him wide open.
They
Very
backed
poor
off too
defending.
much. Yeah, they definitely gave him too much time. And
Too much space.
unfortunately for them, but fortunately for us, that became the winner. We did score another goal. Diaz finished it off in the end, but it was slightly offsides. It was a correct decision. So yeah, 3 points going into the end of the game week, top of the log. Couldn't be more happier. Salah getting his 200th goal for the club. Joining Ian Rush, and Roger Hunt, in the elite. He's third in the log. Gerrard hasn't even got 200. Gerrard managed to score 186. Obviously they were different positions, but it just goes to show, what Salah has done for the club. And yeah, happy with the win.
Are you done? Because you're boring me to death talking about Liverpool.
We,
Anyway, back to the future now. Let's talk about Europe.
Yes, let's talk about Europe, my cuz. Bayern, eh? You guys are at home.
Well, as you saw, that didn't mean much this past weekend.
Yeah, you're right. The Old Trafford, eh? The theater of nightmares, so to speak. That's what it's become.
Even if Bayern, I almost called them Bournemouth, even if Bayern are resting players, but I saw, they brought along Harry, he's there, he's training at Old Trafford, all the boys are there, so I don't know if they're going to rest a whole lot. Looks like they're just going to play a really strong team. And then we'll probably draw or lose. I don't think we'll win that game. So even the draw, I don't think is good enough. The draw might put us in Europa if the goal difference for one of the other sides is less. They're going to catch a big beating, but hopefully not. Hopefully it's enough. We either win and go through, or like I said, stay last, leave Europe behind. We don't deserve to be there. No need to hop into Europa.
Couldn't agree more. You don't deserve to be there.
Stay in the league and just focus on the league, one game a week, and hopefully those dudes pull their fingers out of their arse and they start playing properly, and we can make a late run for I don't know what, but
maybe for
we'll
like
see.
10th place, maybe if you're lucky.
Shut up. We'll see.
Wouldn't it be great?
Focus on the league.
Wouldn't it be great if you could play Bournemouth every week at Old Trafford? That would be fantastic, eh?
They probably did a better job than you. So listen,
but Bayern.
We'll see.
I want to hear this.
We'll see. I think we're gonna. If I'm honest, I think we'll lose tomorrow, and then we'll be all fired up for Liverpool, and then we'll beat you guys 2-1, and then we'll carry on with life.
So this is the question. This is the question, right? You're definitely not going to beat us, so let's just take that out of your head. Number one.
Hey,
number
easy,
two.
Tiger.
Number two.
You couldn't beat Luton. So what are you talking about? Now all of a sudden you're going to come beat the mighty Man United? Take it easy, my birds. Take it easy, man.
The mighty Man United. I should call you the Cherries rather, because that's what you are right now. In all fairness, I want you to beat Bayern. Whether you'll beat them or not,
yes, you want us to
so.
finish. You want us to finish third. You want us to come to Europa. You want to see us there. It's not going to happen. It's not going to
happen. Watch this space. Mark my words. You guys are going to get a result against Bayern. Then you're going to have Galatasaray win. They're going to go second. You're going to go third. You're going to come to Europa League. You're going to hate it because you don't want to do Thursday, Sunday, Thursday, Sunday. But that's what's going to happen, my cuz. I'm telling you. Watch the space. I've been saying this for weeks. You still don't believe
Yeah.
me.
And then you woke up and you're stuck to your blanket. It's not going to happen, Marcus.
Well,
It's going to be United. Again, unfortunately, going to get what we deserved, which is fourth spot.
damn straight.
And we carry on. We carry on.
So.
We focus on the league. We'll be upset. We'll be angry. We'll take it out on you. Use you guys as our whipping boys. Slap you all over the show. And then we carry on into the festive season. Hopefully it's a real festive one for us.
I think Bournemouth knocked the sense out of your brains because that's not going to happen, my cuz. Not at all.
Because it's football, right? You can never say never.
Yeah, you're right. I never, ever expected us to beat Man United 7-0 at home last season. But,
Shame. Shame. That's the only trophy you can ever hang on to. Shame. 7-0. That's all you got. That's all you got. Is, we beat you guys. That's great. Where did you finish?
That's
Europa League.
Yes, we finished Europa League. Top
that's
of our
so
last, Marcus.
Levels, Marcus. Levels.
Yes, you're right. You are spot on. That's probably the best thing you've said all night, levels. You guys are lost in the Champions League. You just lost to Bournemouth at home. You guys have no consistency. Bayern is going to come to town, probably humiliate you, and then you're going to come to Anfield, and we're going to chow you. And then what's left for you? What are you going to say in the next episode, Marcus? What are you going to say? We deserve to lose against our rivals. You guys were the better team. I take my hat. Is that what you're going to say? Or are you going to say, the mighty Liverpool beat the mighty Red Devils? Is that what's coming?
There's no such thing as the mighty Liverpool, number one. Number two, you know me. I'm a man. I can take it. If we're not good enough, we deserve to lose, and we deserve to lose. I don't cry about it. I'm like, yeah, guys were useless. They deserve the smack. Then they get it. But before that happens, before we even show up, we make sure we have right in the head. We get onto that field. We absolutely pump you boys, and we carry on.
Before we get into the big game, I want to know something. Do you think Ten Hag is going to play a full-strength squad against Bayern? Do you think he's going to try and get a result? Or you think he's not going to go for it? You think he's going to go for it?
Yeah, 100%.
With the Liverpool game in mind?
100%.
On Sunday? He's going to go for it? Balls to the wall?
Who's Liverpool?
The team that's on top of the log. You know, when you look up at the log and you see us, that's us on top. That's who Liverpool is.
That team's got the rub of the green at the moment. Hey, man, it's fine. We're all allowed to have a little bit of luck throughout the season. It'll come to an end soon. It's all good.
Yeah, yours was last season, getting into the Champions League. That was your luck. Now it's showing you your levels. Look where you're finishing in your log. It all swings and roundabouts.
Even fourth place in Champions League is better than first place in Europa. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Playing with the elite here, and you playing with Mickey Mouse and co.
Well, we've now this season we came down to your level, my cousin. Now we're showing you how to do it.
How can that be? We're in the Champions League. How can you be in my level? Come on.
We've been in the Champions League for how many years? This is the first time we're in the Europa since Klopp took over. His first season we're in Europa, and ever since then, in the past 7 seasons, we've been in Champions League. Where have you guys been in the past 7 seasons?
You've finally come back to your level. You finally come back to your level.
Wait, tell me, where have you been?
Finally come back to your level.
Where's United been? Where have you been?
Where have you been?
Where have you been in the last 7 seasons?
In the Champions League.
How many times?
In the Champions League, 5.
With this season, right? The season before? You lost in the final. The season before, where were you?
Don't forget, only once we didn't make it. We were in Europa. The time before that, we were in Champions League and knocked out. Went into Europa. Finished third. Went into Europa.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
So we've been there or thereabouts, Marcus.
Thereabouts doesn't count. You are the first or you're nothing. That's the way it works.
I think I looked at it the other day that you and I have both finished above each other equal times since Fergie retired. How's them apples?
You definitely not the stat man. You know, you're coming with useless information.
Oh,
don't have an idea.
Letting you know, because you're like, where are you? Where are you? But we finished above you as many times as you finished above us. So what are you talking about? We've been right there. You know what I mean?
You've been right there, but just under par.
During our worst, 100%. During our worst time in 10 years. You know, this is the worst time we've ever had since I think the Premier League began, since '92. It's our worst period of football since then, and we're even on you on who's above each other. Like, come on, how poor is that for you guys?
Yeah, but take into
During your best
consideration.
time. During your best time.
Take into consideration what are these stats based on in Jurgen Klopp's era, or you're
Yes,
talking
now
throughout
the last 10 years since
Yeah.
Fergie retired. Since Fergie retired, we have finished above you as many times as you finished above us.
Okay, so in terms of positioning, we all square. Let's talk about head to head. Ooh, this is a fun one. Let's
But
talk
this
about
doesn't
head
mean
to
anything.
head.
It
So,
doesn't
but
mean
what does your
anything.
stat mean though? It means
Because this
nothing
could be
as well.
no. Well, you said where are we? But I just showed you we've been above you on the log as many times as you've been above us. So you say where am I? I'm right there with you. Even though this has been your best 10 years, probably in your club's history.
But you're taking the question out of context here. I'm saying,
No,
where are you this season?
You're trying to
where
spin
are
it. This season, sure, we're pulling a Liverpool. We've been useless. Yeah. But you asked where are we? We're right there with you, in the mix. Whereas you,
where is you, Bournemouth? Yeah,
you're having a good season. It has to happen every now and again, Marcus. You got to have a good season.
Going into the season, you were saying, I don't think you'll cut it this season. Too many changes, so many players going in and out.
True.
We're doing the business on the field.
We're
doing the business on the field. Well, I'm not surprised, to be honest with you. Yeah, it is Man United we're talking about.
Yeah. So the most successful team in England, my friend. Don't forget that.
Man City. Yeah. In modern era. Modern era. Not in
modern era, sure.
Yeah.
I'll give those Sky Blues that.
Right. Okay, let's wrap this up now. Buy-in, you reckon you'll get a draw, you're going to lose. That's your final decision.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to get much from that game.
Which one? A draw or loss? Choose one.
A loss.
Yeah, I think even a weekend buy-in wouldn't lose to Man United, so you're probably right on that one. I also think you'll lose.
Shut up. You talk so much garbage. Oh, this guy.
I think you will lose, to be honest with you. You guys are way too inconsistent. I really want you to go to Europa. But yeah, you guys are proving on the field that you're just not good enough at the moment. So I can't get my hopes up for that.
You made sure to say that. You made sure you weren't going to pass on that statement. I know you. You're like, oh, watch, I'm going to just actually rub this in.
Slip this in, yeah, a little bit of salt, eh? Yeah, so that's probably going to conclude your Champions League run. Probably going to go out. And like you said, you can concentrate on the league. Losing at home to mediocre teams. That would be fantastic.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we could, if we do, I mean, you're right, we could continue to lose to mediocre teams if we lose on the weekend. It's another mediocre team we'll lose to.
We'll get into that in a minute. Let's go to the Europa League. Thursday night football, the league that you frown upon. For us, it's a dead rubber.
Is that a competition? Is that a real competition?
It's that same competition you went to the final last season and you lost. That competition, ring any bells?
Yeah, I think it was that one. We don't want to say we're champions of Mickey Mouse. So I remember that one. Sure.
I remember how excited you were for the final. You actually thought you were going to take more silverware in one season, but just wasn't to be, eh?
How could you not be excited? Jokes aside, it's a final. Even if it's the Carling Cup, FA Cup, even the Europa Cup, Europa League, you have to be excited. You have to have, be excited to win a trophy. So until you get there, it's so. But once you get semi-finals of the Europa, then I'll give you your credit. Then I'll be excited for you. I'll be like, cool, I understand. You're getting close to that silverware now, so it doesn't matter what competition you're in. It's gets you going. It's the blood, the blood flowing.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So for this game week, we're away to Union Saint-Gilloin. We're top of the log. They're third. Doesn't matter what the results, what happens with the results, will remain first. So for us, it's a little bit of a dead rubber. It'll be interesting to see what Klopp does in terms of
away
selection. Yeah, we're away.
Good.
Yeah. So
it's your boys travel a little bit before they come back on Sunday.
Yeah, if Sunday's easy. I wouldn't mind going to the North Pole and coming back, traveling
Yeah.
for the Man United
Okay.
game.
Okay. We're gonna remember that one. Okay. You got it. So come
Yeah,
back to
so
bite you.
nah, it won't. It's it's a dead rubber for us. I'll be interested to see the team selection and if he rests key players or if he gives everybody a few minutes to keep them fresh for the game on Sunday. But yeah, dead rubber. We've won the group. On to the next stage of the Europa League.
Nice. Nice. Europa League
Yes.
guys. Nice, man. Proud of you boys.
So now going into Sunday.
On to the big one.
This is the one we've both been waiting for since the beginning of the season.
I don't know about the beginning of the season.
Well, yes,
Um,
of course, because this is when we started our show, and we've both been extremely excited. We did everything. We tried to move mountains to get tickets so we could do a vlog for this game. Unfortunately, there were way too many hurdles and obstacles. So yeah, it's just going to have to be like this for this game. But going into the game, what's your thoughts, Marcus? Honestly,
um,
with your brain, not your heart.
you're talking about the big one,
The
the
big
big
one.
game.
The big
Yeah,
one.
I think it'll be a close game between West Ham and I next week. Well, I think we might edge them. It'll be a
I think
close game.
I think West Ham will do you for sure.
Nah, come on, be real now. The mighty United, come on.
So you reckon you'll get another 7?
No, we'll beat West Ham.
I'm talking about this game week on Sunday.
Ah,
The
this Mickey
biggest
Mouse one.
clash. This
No,
yeah
this game.
for us it's
It's a
Mickey
straight-
Mouse. You're right.
It's a straightforward game for us. Quick 2-1 there at Anfield for us. Little luck, as if one matters there. Onefield, sorry.
That's a lot of history. You guys beat us last season at Old Trafford 2-1.
Yep.
Other than that, you beat us in a friendly, and then you haven't beat us since 2021. No, 2021.
Yeah, I think that was Ollie. Ollie knocked you out of the FA Cup, I think.
Yeah, so in terms of previous results, I know previous results doesn't win games, means nothing. But it's always nice to, to reminisce. 7-0. The season before 4-0. The season before 5-0. So, I think in terms of our rivalry, we kind of got upper hand at the moment.
No, you do, without a doubt. Like I said, this has been our worst period in 10 years. And listening to those results amplifies that and just lets you understand that you've beaten the worst United in the last 30, 40 years. You know what I mean? So, yeah, no, well done. Congratulations. The fact that the worst United in 30, 40 years has beaten you a couple of times, that's rough.
Listen, Marcus, in the history of our rivalry, in all honesty, the squads that United have been better than Liverpool in terms of quality. And that's a fair point.
Fair.
I'm not saying it to. It's reality.
No,
when
no,
Klopp came in, the players that he had, my gosh, some of them don't even deserve to play in the Championship, let alone in the Premier League. So I think in terms of where we've come a long way. Obviously, you guys have fallen off your pedestal since Fergie retired, which we all knew would happen, so to speak. We discussed it in depth way before he retired. So we knew this was coming. Well, I knew this was coming. I always used to predict this, and no one believed me.
I think you just got on the bandwagon of other people saying it.
Nah, definitely not. I'm a straight shooter, my cuz. I tell it how it is. So, yeah, even with United being as terrible as they have been since Fergie left, thank goodness, because he was the man that changed the history of English football. Got to give him credit. Probably one of the best managers of all time. And yeah, I must be happy I saw the end of him when he retired because, yeah, he brought me so much heartache.
The best.
I think in his time, he was the best for sure. I think in modern day era, probably not. He was good in terms of being an enforcer, getting the dressing room all together, getting everyone fighting for the club. But those were in the old days. Nowadays, I think tactically he wouldn't be on par.
Yeah, shame. If I
No,
was a rival supporter, I would also say that. Say that to the guy that did won the treble, won the double how many times. Yeah, I would also say that about
no,
him. But
no.
only because
Listen.
he's not here, only because he's no
No,
longer around to do it, I would also say that. But no one has won as many trophies in the Premier League
but
as Fergie. No one until now has won the treble with an English team because of how many games the Premier League has and
so
just English
too.
football clubs. So Pep is now close, but Fergie also won the double. He won the Champions League and the league. Pep hasn't done that in the Premier League. He hasn't done that. Fergie's done that. He's won the treble.
Because
He's
how
won
many how
won the
many
Champions
seasons
League.
was Fergie in charge of United? Come on, let's be real here.
Okay,
In,
but you're talking about so until Pep or someone else has 27 seasons at a club and
it's
wins as
never
much
going to
as he
happen.
does.
It's never going to
Correct.
happen.
Correct. So who's
That's
the
what
best?
I'm saying. In his era, by far the best. Give him credit. It's due. He was the best manager of his era. But I'm saying if we had to take a Fergie at his peak and put him against the modern day football managers, do you think he'll be the best? I'm sure he'll be right up there, but I
It's
doubt
not
he'll
even
be
a
the
it's not
best.
even a question. It's not even a question for me.
Times have
It's a
changed, Marcus. Football's
uh,
changed. It's not the same as it used to be.
Do you think football was the same in the 90s or the 80s with Aberdeen, the 90s with United, the 2000s with United? Do you think it was all the same football or did it
No,
change? And
of
did he
course it
keep winning
changed.
trophies from Aberdeen in the 80s, United in the 90s, United in the early 2000s, United in after 2010s? It all changed, right? And Fergie kept winning.
He kept winning. Man United had good finance backing. They managed to buy the best players. Man United were the richest club at the time. So yes, you guys had the ammo. You had the coach. You guys had the
All
titles. Well
all
done to you.
self-made, all self-made money. The club made its own money. We didn't have an owner who gave us money. The merchandise, the advertising, the business deals,
Fair
the
play.
the capacity in the seats. That's what made us money. So we could use our money. You know what I mean? So TV
Yeah.
rights, etc. That's where it came from. We didn't have a Abramovich who came and gave us here's $1 billion over whatever 2-3 years by
Yeah, and
players.
transform the whole club.
Yeah, we didn't have a Booley. We didn't have any of that. We had our own club that made us money. So yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, you know what, you guys changed football. Fergie changed football. We were the team. He knocked us off our perch. He brought me a lot of heartache. But you know what? I'm man enough to sit here today and say, he probably was the best manager of his era. For sure.
Of all time, let me help you. Of all time,
No, probably
carry
Rafa
on.
Benitez was better than him.
Oh my greatness,
I'm just joking.
Rafa.
I'm just joking. He was the one that broke the Champions League
Curse.
Houdini for us. Yeah. So yeah, but there's no doubting Fergie's what he's done for Man United. He is Man United. He's
100%.
he's what the players of today's age should aspire to be.
100%.
Anyway, enough
So give us a
about your
prediction.
coach.
Give us a
Prediction:
prediction.
3-1 Liverpool. 3-1 Liverpool for sure. I reckon.
It's late there by you. Have you had a few drinks?
Oh, clearly not enough. I should be saying 5 or 6 or 7. I shouldn't even be giving you a goal. I'm giving you too much credit.
Oh my gosh. Look, it's at Anfield. That's always a concern. That crowd, that Anfield crowd, we know that rivalry goes far and cuts real deep either way. So yeah, that crowd really is on your side. Really is like a 12th man, as when you are at Old Trafford. So these things do work against the away team in this rivalry, and you guys will be favourites. You're top of the log. You will be favourites to win. But depending what happens tomorrow night, if United lose to Bayern, if we lose to Liverpool as well, there's going to be all kinds of trouble there in Manchester.
Yeah, you're right. Ten
So
Hag's going to get sacked.
I don't think he'll get
Yes.
sacked, but the pressure will be plenty. So I'm hoping that either one we beat you guys. I'm happy to get knocked out of Champions League because we've been shite and we're not going to get anywhere playing like that. So let's say all right. We had a good good go of it. We didn't quite get the results that we wanted. And let's bow out of there and focus on the league, man. Let's start smacking teams in England again and work our way up that log. But we've got a long way to go. Yeah, I'm going to say we're going to lose to Bayern, but I have hope we'll do something against Liverpool. Although that's my heart speaking.
I was just about to ask you to use your brain instead of your heart.
That's my heart speaking. So my head is telling me something else, but yeah, my heart's saying we'll beat you guys at Anfield.
So tell me, what's your brain telling you? Let the brain work, not the heart.
My brain's saying that.
Let's hear it.
That we'll come away with the draw.
You're so full of shit. You know that's not going to happen. Well, I can't say you know that's not going to happen because it's football. Anything can happen. But really, let's talk straight now. What do you reckon?
It's going to be. My brain tells me my head tells me it's going to be 2-1 to Liverpool, and then in the 90th minute, United need to equalize, and it's 2-2.
In the 90th minute. Then Liverpool score in the 93rd, 95th, and 97th. And then it's game over.
No, not going to happen. Finishes 2-2. You guys are not Arsenal that keep getting extra time, above extra time, and then every now and again you score in that time. It's absolute BS that I've seen what's happening with that team.
Palace was so unlucky against them.
Paying the refs extra cash for what? I don't know what they're doing, but it's a joke.
Yeah, they have been relentless with that this season. Well,
even last season, jeez, they get all this extra time upon extra time.
No, it's all good. They bottled the league. Who cares?
I agree. To the bottlers. To the bottlers. Cheers.
Cheers. So I say we're going to win. You say we're going to draw. You're honestly staying with the draw?
Against who? Liverpool?
Liverpool, of course.
So you said the big game. So to my West Ham again. Against little Liverpool. Yeah, I think it's going to be a draw.
You think it's going to be 7 or 8 this time? Maybe 8.
Yeah, it might be 4-4. Not a bad shot.
Marcus, what would you do if we gave you guys 8? How would you show up? Jeez. How would you show up in the next episode if we gave you guys 8?
I can't even think about that. I'd rather not. I don't want to put any energy into that way of any possibility. So no, we're good. I'm going to leave it at that. A draw, 2-2. That's all I'm going to think about.
Fine, fair point. We'll keep that. So now for our followers that watch our show, Mark and I have an internal rivalry that we have a head-to-head. You know, everything with Mark and I is rivalry when it comes to Liverpool and Man United, and when it comes to the show as well. So with that being said, we're going to discuss the third round of the last 5 games. So Mark, let's have a look. United, Fulham away. You predicted a draw. I predicted a draw.
Let's stop. So let's just give everyone some context here.
Okay.
These last 5 that we started predicting was just after we got smacked. It was the 5th game that we played and we caught a beating. I don't know who it was, but we lost to a team we shouldn't have lost to. It was terrible.
Well, you've lost a lot this season.
Very
You've lost
funny.
Against Palace. You've lost against City.
Anyway, we lost. Shit, I can't think right now. But anyway, we lost to a team we shouldn't have lost to, and it was then time for the games, the fixtures 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I was feeling down. I was real irritated with my side. I didn't see us finding any form anytime soon, and then we did. We found some form, and surprised me. I actually had us having worse results than we did. So I got it wrong, and that's how I lost this round, because my team did actually better than I'd expected them to. So I'll take that. I'll take that loss. There you go. Go, Ray.
So, trying to justify your poor decisions. Firstly, your first poor decision was becoming a Man United supporter. Secondly, your predictions were shocking. But like you said, you were emotional when you gave these predictions. I I'll give you a little bit
I
of
wasn't
slack.
emotional. I was down and being realistic. We lost to City. We lost 3-0 to City. And I was like, oh,
You
we
should have
look
lost
terrible as
7.
well. Sure, it should have been more. And the way we played, I was like, no, we're not going to do anything. So that's what happened. And yeah, we actually did better than I thought. So I'll take that.
So for round 3, your predictions mark was really low. You had 5 points for United over 5 games.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gave you guys 8 points. You actually got 12 points. How, I don't know, but you actually got 12 points. So with that being said, I got closer to the actual prediction. With the Liverpool games, I predicted 12 points. You predicted 8. The actual was 11. So round 3 goes to me. Hopefully the next round you can be more competitive, unlike your Man United team.
Well, we'll see this weekend just how competitive they are.
Right. Let's talk about round 4. What are your predictions? Let's get to United first. So, this past game week, I predicted a draw. Based on Bournemouth's form,
Yeah, I would have had us
predicted a draw.
winning. I would have had us winning, so that's a loss for me.
A huge loss, 3-0 at home.
It's going to be nice if we do the same thing this weekend to you guys. Carry on.
Right, your next game, your biggest game of the season, Liverpool away. You said a draw.
Yeah.
Right. We both got very tough fixtures in this round, Just by the way. West Ham away. I said you would draw. Probably giving you too much credit. You probably lose.
No, we'll win. We'll win.
You're going with a win away to West Ham.
No. We'll beat the Hammers.
Villa at home.
They in fine form. And they in fine form, eh?
They are. We both play them, so it's going to be tough for both of us. Villa.
Oh, goodness gracious. The informed team of the league.
Tell me about it.
Where are we playing? At Villa Park?
Yep. No, you at home.
That makes me feel a little bit better. What date is that, by the way?
Oh, because this is 15, 16, 17. Game week 17.
I'll tell you now. Game week 17 is December. This is December 15th. I mean 17th. 17. United Villa's Boxing Day. United don't lose on Boxing Day. We'll win their game.
You going to beat Villa?
Yeah, we don't lose on Boxing Day.
Well, you don't lose to Bournemouth, clearly.
Well, obviously we do, but we don't lose on Boxing Day.
Obviously you do. Anything can happen. But you're going for a win.
We don't. Yeah.
Fair enough. I'll give you... you're probably going to lose round 4 as well, but I'll give it to you.
Check this guy.
Right, Forest away.
Yeah, it's a win.
You sure?
Very sure.
Talking about Forest,
give us his Liverpool games. Let's get to that Arsenal game that you have after us. Let's go.
Woof. Yeah. So, are you ready for this? Palace, what was your prediction? We're away to Palace.
I thought you would win.
Okay, I also said a win. Then we have West Ham at home.
I think only United can beat West Ham. I don't think you can beat West Ham.
No, sorry, my mistake. That was for the cup.
Arsenal.
The next one is Arsenal at home.
Yeah, how's this guy? Doesn't even know what fixtures he has.
No, I made a mistake. That's for the EPL.
You made a mistake supporting Liverpool. Arsenal, where? At Emirates or Anfield?
Anfield.
Oof, that feels like a draw. A draw or Arsenal win. So that feels like. At Anfield. Yeah, that's.
What are you going with?
That's a draw.
Okay. I also went with a draw. Burnley.
Burnley.
Mm-hmm.
Vincent Company.
We're away.
that Boxing Day?
26th. Yeah.
Oh. I feel like it's a 1-0 game either way. It's going to be tight there away from home. I'm going to go with a... That is going to be unfortunately, a Liverpool 1-0.
Took you so long to say that. My gosh.
Because I can easily see a Burnley 1-0 at home fighting you guys.
Right.
Cold night in Burnley.
The next one. 1st of January. We head home to Newcastle.
No, Newcastle are weak right now. They're by
struggling
injuries.
for form.
They're hit by injuries. They're suffering. I think you guys will win that game by a goal, maybe like a 3-2, but you'll win that game.
You know what? You're actually agreeing with me on a whole bunch of things here. I'm surprised.
Well, again, normally I let my heart do the thinking, and I want you guys to lose, so I put losses and draws.
With that being said, round 4 is locked in. Hopefully, you can be more competitive than your team, because they're cuck at the moment.
You already told that joke. Give us another joke. I'll give you one. Liverpool.
Me.
It's your joke. It's your joke.
Yeah, we'll be the joke on Sunday after we chow you.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's make sure we get on the phone before and after that game. I want to talk to you.
I want to talk to you too.
I want to talk to you before and I want to comfort you afterwards. Okay?
I think it will be the other way around.
Don't worry about it, my cuz. Everything's all right. It'll be okay.
But listen, when I phone you, I will ease you into it. I won't go straight into it. I will say to you, you guys actually played all right, and I'll make you feel a little better about yourself. And then just towards the end, I'll say, you know what, you deserve the 4-0 loss. That is what it is.
Yeah, I'm glad you finished that off with the 4-0 loss, because the way you started that conversation sounded a little dodgy. If people didn't know what we're talking about, easing me into it and comforting and all that. I'm like, hey, that's a dodgy conversation. Let's not talk like that again.
Yeah, you need to get your head out of the gutters, Makas. We're talking about football.
Yeah, I know. Jeez, this guy.
That's brilliant. Well, I can't wait for the weekend. I'm pretty amped for the European football during the week. Like I said, I'm hoping you guys go through. Probably won't. And then, yes, look forward to Sunday. Can't wait. It's the one I've been waiting for the whole season.
It's a really big game for us this week. So let's see how it goes. I know Ten Hag's going to go for it. And again, even if we win, doesn't mean that we go through, which is our own fault. But I don't see Galatasaray and Copenhagen drawing again. So one of them will win. And if we win that game, it means we go to Europa. And that's the last thing I want. So I'd rather take the loss, move on in the league, and start our new focus on the league with a good little smack for Liverpool. So give it to them good at Anfield and carry on.
Not so much, because you will lose to Bournemouth 3-0 at home. Then you'll lose to Bayern at home. You'll have no confidence. You'll come to Liverpool and get slapped around. How are you going to build on your season from that? It's not going to happen.
You said with your own words, United are inconsistent. So we'll lose to Bayern and then we'll smack you.
So in reality now, not talking with hearts now, you beat Chelsea. You played pretty decent. They could have finished you off. They were guilty not taking their chances. Then Bournemouth came to town, showed you how it's done. Bayern is going to come to town, show you how it's done. You're going to come to Anfield. We'll probably win that game. Then you've got Villa and West Ham after that. Where are you going to kickstart your season? Probably only on the Forest game.
On Sunday.
Very confident. Let's see where this confidence takes you, Marcus.
I cannot wait.
I can't wait.
United Liverpool. It's finally here.
I think what we'll do before the game, let's do a quick little preview of the game, and in our respective football gear, let's get ready for the game. I'm sure everyone can't wait as well.
Yeah, I'm sure they can't wait to see us whip you, but yeah, you can wait. Trust me, it'll be worth the wait.
So I just wanted to put this out there to everyone watching the show. please send through your prediction of this game. I know that our subscribers is pretty 50-50. We have some subscribers which is obviously not part of the rivalry, Man United and
Because
Liverpool.
there are no Liverpool fans, so they're all United fans.
I'm right here. You only need me. I'm right here. What more do you need? I am Liverpool. What are you talking about? Right. Well, that concludes another show with you, my cuz. It's always having a great chat with you, even though sometimes you're a little bit deluded when you think Man United's better than what they actually are. With that being said, thank you everyone for tuning in. It's another episode of The Red Divide. If you like the content that we create, please like, share, and subscribe. Tell all your mates about us, and get ready for the next episode. Come on, Bayern.
Sounds good. Oh, I agree. Come on, Bayern.
Come on, Bayern.
We'll see you guys later. Take it easy. Ciao.
Adios.